No. Can you let him know when you're about to record?
Go. You can trim it easily. Just go.
Okay. All right. Before I start, can I get a quick show of hands? Who would say they go to the gym or work out fairly consistently? Especially about half the class, a little over probably. All right. My name is Sam. My topic is gym safety, and I also consider myself a pretty regular gym attender. I've been working out pretty hard for about 3-4 years now, and over those years, I've seen a lot of things that could be brought to attention. I don't think are emphasized enough, or at all, even in some places. So here's some gym safety pointers. First point is equipment. There's few basic pieces of equipment that some people either don't use correctly or don't use at all, honestly. And so these, very, very basic. If you've been to the gym ever, you've probably seen these. They're safety clips. You put them on the bar, keeps the weight from sliding off. And I mean, that really they kind of explain themselves. They're very helpful. They keep you stable, help you not drop the weights when you're using them. But there is a little trick. If you're benching heavy by yourself, it's better to not actually use clips. So in case you can't get it up, you have a chance to wiggle and free yourself. Like a small personal example, I've done that before. It's very humiliating, but it does really help. So I don't know, just keep something in mind if you end up doing that. Lifting belt. This is good, and I believe it's a little bit oversimplified sometimes. People think that it's more just to keep your back straight, to help you get a lot heavier weights up. But what it really does, in essence, is helps you keep your core tight, which is why you keep your back straight. And I would only say use this if you're going very heavy, not to get used to using it when you don't really need it. But I mean, it's like taking medicine too often; it won't work when you need it. So this is a power rack, pretty self-explanatory. But the part I want to focus on are the catchers at the bottom, the safety rails. Some people don't use them at all, and sometimes I forget to set them up too. But they're very helpful. They're very, very self-explanatory. If you're going too heavy, you get down, you can't get it up all the way. Just drop the weight off, and it'll catch it. Just make sure no one's like right behind you or right on the side of the bar. That's very important to remember. Spatial awareness is my second point. I feel like this is very important, and I personally see this a lot when I'm working out. People don't respect my space sometimes, not intentionally, but it just kind of happens. So that's obviously bench press. Something I would say about spatial awareness here is look left and right before you unrack the weight to make sure no one's like gonna knock your weight off or looking for things underneath where you are, just in case something does go wrong. You never want to hurt anybody. Here's squatting. Picture's kind of funny, but it is a little serious. You want to make sure like the weight's on correctly and there's nobody right behind you or too close next to you that would also knock the weight off. Same kind of thing. So if this falls, it really obviously could do a lot of damage to you. So be aware. Here's deadlift. There's not really much to say about spatial awareness with this, other than make sure there's like no feet or phones around like where you're dropping the weight. Another small example. My senior year, we were deadlifting pretty heavy, and I took all the weights off one side. Like I didn't really realize that would be a problem, but my friend's foot was right underneath where I moved the weights, and his foot was all bruised and stuff. It got purple like super fast, and it was very gross. So definitely make sure there's no feet or phones where you're going to be dropping weights. And my last point, using a spotter. I think this is also a little bit oversimplified. People think that it's more to like guide the weight and do the majority of the work for the person trying to get exercise done. But you're really there kind of like security. You're like entertainer security. You're not really like supposed to be doing a whole lot, but you have to be ready to spring into action just in case something does go wrong. And you need to use like spatial awareness here too. You need to be very aware of how much weight they're using and how much they can do. Like ask them how many reps they're going for. Don't just assume they have it and turn around and go on your phone or something, because that can lead to serious injury for both of you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys take some of these points, and if you're not a regular gym user and you've been stagnant on it, wanting to do it, I would say definitely go do it. It's very rewarding. It's a good outlet, but just be safe. Thank you. Yeah.
Are you familiar with BUSN?
Yeah, BUSN. Yeah, that's funny. Mazzetti, Don Mazzetti.
What is that? Tell us.
It's like an Instagram, YouTube channel. They're just like funny dudes. They like do gym stuff, like challenges, and there's entertainers. They're cool.
All right, thank you.